Algebra and sets. Now, if there's one guaranteed question on exams, it is sets. This should be full marks and it involves algebra and you learned it early days in school. Look at this type of question here. One tip, one real good tip for you, by the way. Start from the middle, work out, okay? Now watch this. Let's start from down the bottom. I would go from here. 22 saved with all three institutions. So I'm just going to knock off that. 22 saved with all three institutions. That 22 goes right into the middle. Happy days. It's the first one ticked off. Next one. 25 did not save with any financial institution. That's all right. We can stick 25 to the outside here. Okay, just outside there, 25. X saved with the post office but not the credit union. X saved with the post office but not the credit union. So X saved with the post office and the bank, but not the credit union. That's here. Because that, if I say the post office and the bank, it's just here, look, that's it. It's just here. It's not including this. It's just there, okay? So X goes in there correctly. That's sorted. 40 saved with the bank. This is where it gets interesting. This is where you have to pay attention. 40 saved with the credit union and the bank. The credit union's here, the bank is down here, and 40 saved both of them. So that actually means all of this here, okay? But the hard part is here, you can't just say 40 here. You can't just say 40 there. You have to take 40, take 22 to find what goes just in here. To find what just goes in here, it's 40, take 22. So 40, take 22, and that's going to give me 18. That's the credit union and the bank. And 50 save the credit union and the post office. And the same scenario here, it's going to be 50, and we can do it in a different color. 50, take away 22 in the middle, and you're going to be left with 28. So 28 goes in here because that's 50 save with the credit union and then plus. And I want to show you like 50 save it on with the credit union and the post office. 28 and 22 gives me 50. And when they say 50 save the credit union and on plus, that's all of here. And that's correct. 28 and 22 gives me 50. All right. That's it. Now the last part, this is where we're nearly towards the end. 120 saved the credit union. So we want to find like how many people are going into here alone. Just the people who saved the credit union and no one else. Nobody else. So we're going to say 120 saved the credit union. Now what do you have to take off 120 to find who just saved the credit union? Take off 28. See the 28 there? Take that off. Take off the 22. And then take off the 18. And if you do that in your head, that's going to give you 68. 120 take 68. Which ends up giving me 52. So the answer in here is 52. And you're off to the races. That's it. So I would continue to knock off the rest of these. You know you've sorted all these little pieces. He's done. And then you can knock off 120 save of the credit union. That's done. 90 save it on post. This is the hard part. 90 save it on post. So what? You're going to continue to use the X here. 90 save it on post. So give yourself some space. 90 saved on post. It's going to be 90. Take away what? 28. Take away 22. And then take away X as well. Just say take X as well. All right. Minus X as well. Now, 90 take away 28 and 22 is going to be 50. So it ends up being 40 take away X. Leave it as that. So this becomes here 40 take X minus X. Leave it as that. And that's on post saved. The post office saved. And then 70 with the bank. So same scenario here, everybody. You're going to say 70 take away what? 18. You're just finding like this piece here. Like you're finding who saved the bank and nobody else. Take 18. Take 22. Okay? And take away X. All right? That's it. And you're going to end up saying, what's that in your head? It's going to be 70 take 40, which is 30. And it's going to be 30 minus X. Leave the X in there like that. Okay? And that's it. I hope that makes sense. You're working backwards and you're leaving X's in your answer. Now you can finish this off. We're finding the value of X. Overall, the survey had 200 people, all right? 200 people. You see that? Now we just have to add them all up. So 200 is equal to, right? And it's just a long one then. It's just 40 minus X. You can put that into a bracket. Plus, like I'm just ticking these off. Him done. 28. Him done. Just want to add them all up. Plus, because all of them together should give me 200. Everything in that set, including the 25 at the outside, should all add up to 200, okay? That's how it works. Now, don't forget the guy in the middle, 22. Don't forget the x here, and plus x, plus 18. That's this guy here, so he's done. Plus 52. Oh my God, this is a long one. Plus 52. And I just go over here a bit more. Plus 52. And the last one, plus 30 minus x, put that into brackets if you'd like. All right. Simple as that. And you're going to finish it off. So just add them up and you end up getting 28. If I did that in my calculator, just added up all the, like, if I just did this, everyone, if I just did this, look, if I just did him, plus him, just leave the x's out a second. If I just did them, what do I get? I end up getting, let's do it in our calculators. Let's go. Thank God for calculators. Let's go. We're going to say 30 plus 52 plus 18 plus 22 plus 25 plus 28 plus 40. And that gives us 215. You're saying to yourself, okay, 200 is equal to 215. And then we sort the x's. You have a plus x, and you've got 1 minus x and another minus x. So it's actually going to be x minus 2x. What does that give me? X take away 2x. So x take away 2x gives me minus x. And this looks good. How would you finish this off here? You're just going to bring this over to the other side. So it ends up being on the bottom of your screen here, it ends up being 215. So minus 215 plus 200 is equal to minus x. Maybe I should have brought the other way. So minus 15 is equal to minus x. Minus by minus gives me a plus. So x is equal to 15, and that's your answer. And that's how you do it. Tick. That's how you do it. Looks very long, but this will be worth an awful lot of marks. And it's simply a case of just filling in and ticking off. It's almost like just tick them off as you go. That's one of the biggest tips I'll give you. And start from the middle outwards. That's critical. A very common question. Lots of algebra. And should be easy marks. Once you do it once, you'll do it right forever.